My name is Six, and this is how I became a multimillionaire by the age of 27 years old. I've always known I was going to be rich. It was never a matter of if, it was always a matter of when. And I don't know, I feel like everyone says this, like they always feel special, they always feel chosen, this and that. Like me, it's different because I really am special and I really am chosen. It's like, I never knew exactly what it is that I was going to do, but I knew that whatever it is that I did do, I was going to excel at, and I was going to surpass my peers. It's not a matter of cockiness, it's a matter of confidence, and it's a matter of wanting a lot out of life. I'm from a third world country. I was born in Haiti. I'm a first gen, I don't even know if that counts because I don't have a college degree, but I'm a first generation immigrant. I was born in Haiti. The option to be mediocre, I never had that option to be mediocre. I had to be extra fucking ordinary. And I tend to be ordinary sometimes, but I'm extraordinary in the sense that I am the first millionaire in my family. I have a brand called Go Naive, a resort wear brand created in New York City. But I came up with this idea during the pandemic. I was at my mom's house. Here right now, I'm at my mom's house, and it originally was called Machiavelli, and I would design a bunch of bikinis and resort wear. I'm from Haiti and I'm raised in Miami. I'm always in the bikini, I'm always in some resort wear, I'm always in something nice and gorgeous, and there's a fucking fly in my room, and everyone would just I always had a piece on. I always had a bikini on. It was and me, I was never really into fashion per se, but I was into looking good, and I always looked good in a bikini. So it was very easy for me to kind of figure out what I wanted to do. And it was never about figuring out what I wanted to do. It was just about me being authentic. I love a fucking bikini. I love vacation. I love the water. I'm a Cancer sign. I love the Caribbean. I'm from the Caribbean. I love fresh fruit. I love passion fruit. I love tropical life. I love life on vacation. This is what I want. This is the life I want. So I want to embody the life I want, and I want other people to see that this life is possible and within reach for them too. So Go Naive, I always say life on vacation, that's our motto, because my dream girl, my dream client, my dream customer lives on vacation. She's in France one day. She's in Mykonos the next. She's in Australia. She has to go to Thailand. She's everywhere. She's in Brazil. She has to go to Barbados to go see something. She has to go to St. Bart's. She has a festival there, something. My dream girl, always on vacation, killer bikini, always never wears the same thing twice on the same vacation, of course, just always a nice, beautiful, high quality, sexy bikini that feels like luxury. A really big thing for me too is the luxury behind it. All my bikinis are double lined because I hate the cheap lining that these standard bikinis have. I need that luxurious feel. I need that double lining. I need to feel like this bikini, if I buy it in 2026, my child will go in the attic or in the basement in 2036 and be like, Mom, you have a vintage Go Naive? Yes, I have a vintage Go Naive. I have a vintage Go Naive. So building my brand was just the most fun thing for me. It took some time. I would talk for so long sometimes that it felt like I would never kind of get to the point of development. But you know what? I had to keep the dream alive. Even when I had $3 in my bank account, I would talk about Go Naives. I'd go live about Go Naives. Other people knew about Go Naives. Even when I wasn't selling no bikinis, people knew Go Naives, and people knew me through Go Naives, and people knew Go Naives through me. Everywhere I go, I let people know. People that I'm dating, the first thing that I tell them, I have a business called Go Naives. I make resort wear. Period. And that's it. And that's my life. And that's the woman I want to be. That's the woman that I am. I have my own brand. I own a Fortune 500 company. I'm on Forbes 50 under whatever. I travel often. I sign contracts. I sign checks. I sign business deals. I go fabric shopping. I'm on yachts with my man. I travel a lot. I'm in Brazil one day. I'm in Aruba the next. I'm in Nigeria one day. I'm in Congo the next. This life that I have for myself, it's just I really had to sit down and curate it one day. This did not come from thin air. I dedicated myself to being Guys, your life doesn't even start until you're 30. I'm not even 30. I won't be 30 next year. I won't be 30 the year after that. I won't be 30 the year after that, or the year after that, or the year after that. Your life doesn't even start until you're 30. You have so much time right now to really, like, when you're 30, like, all these beautiful women that you see with businesses and men and degrees, and they go on vacation and they have nice clothes. Like, guys, this takes effort. You need to work towards that. You need to put the effort in. You are not going to wake up one day with a business that speaks for itself. You're not going to wake up one day with your dream condo, with your dream brownstone. You have to put in the work. And sometimes that looks like taking a step back in order to launch yourself forward. Right now, I'm in Miami. I'm at my mom's house in Miami. I live in New York, but this year, I went through shit this year. And so it's like I had to make the choice to go home for a few months. I'll be in Miami until September. I had to make the choice to go home for a few months, lock in, you guys, lock in. I promise you, the world will not pass you by. You guys feel like, oh, I want to go spend the summer in New York, and I want to hang out with my friends, and I want to do this, I want to do that. And that's all fine and dandy. But when you're 30 years old, your friends with the degrees, your friends with the businesses, your friends that were studying and get into the bag, because you guys don't realize your friends that be outside every day, some of them, they're not the same kind of bum as other people. Some of them be like, oh, they're this, that, and they have a 4.0 GPA. They got $10,000 saved. They got, like, and you guys think you're on the same playing field. You're not. You're not. And when you turn 30, it will be really, really, really evident that you spent 10 years bullshitting and thinking that you and other people was doing the same thing. Them friends that you're going on vacation with and you're scraping the last 3 cents in your bank account to go to fucking Jamaica, they had $10,000 in their account and you spent your last 3 pennies. You can't afford to go to Jamaica. Sit your ass down. Like, seriously. Like, that's something that you really need to learn the hard way. You need to step out of your discomfort. If you want more out of life, either you either have to settle in the comforts, or I don't know how this phrase goes. Bitch, either you settle for nothing, or either you're uncomfortable and you're nothing, or you're uncomfortable and you're something. You're going to be uncomfortable regardless. You're going to be uncomfortable at 22 years old, or you're going to be uncomfortable at 32 years old. Because I promise you, at 32 years old, that's when the gap starts to show. I don't know why I did that. At those ages, that's when the gap starts to show. That's when the difference in degrees, the difference in bank accounts, the difference in education starts to show. Your friends will be able to have the latest Chanel. They're going on vacation. They're going to Fashion Week. And you're still working that job that you were working since you were 20 years old. How embarrassing will that be? Not that there's a problem with it, but you want more for yourself. You want more out of life. Why would you leave yourself in the same situation? You're abandoning yourself. Is that what 14-year-old you wanted? Is that what 14-year-old... Imagine, bro. You're 30 years old thinking about looking back on your life, thinking about 14-year-old you, 7-year-old you. And you working the same job that you was working when you were 19 years old. Like, how sad would that be to really throw your life away for some fleeting moments? Get to fucking work. I'm telling y'all. Get to fucking work. Get to work. Get to work. There's nothing out there. There's nothing out there unless you make a life for you. Get to work. You're by yourself. I promise you, as much friends that you have around you, as much support system, as much as it seems like people got you, when the difference starts to show, the difference starts to show, and it's gonna hit hard for a lot of people. But anyways, I'm starting to sweat, and I just wanted to make a cute little video. So bye, have a good day, and lock in, like dead ass, lock in, because the end is near and the end is now.